It's 7:30 in the morning and me and Bill are stuffing ourselves on muesli and coffee, and we're going to get away early because the wind's forecast to blow a bit strong later on. We're in Poole, we're both good, and we're looking forward to a nice rumbustious sail back to the Solent.
Just going down through the moorings at the back of Brownsea Island. We're following the Brittany ferries out to the entrance. This is going very fast, whatever it is. Oh, it's pilots. Pilot launch. Look at the speed that goes at. Well, this is Bill nonchalantly leaning against the cockpit side. We're doing nearly 7 knots downwind. We're just leaving Poole buoys over there, the end of this channel. Winds is about 24, 25 knots, and it's, apart from a bit of a roll, it's really very comfortable. Just about see the Needles in the distance. We're heading for the North Channel. The autopilot is going to put us there, and we've just got the jib up, and that's more than enough. She's pretty much up to full hull speed, and it's very, very comfortable. This is just to prove that we don't always go sailing when it's nice and sunny. Sometimes we do go out when it looks horrible. But we're going to go and make tea now, I think. Oh, we get across the bay. There's Hengistbury Head. It's pretty rolly on occasions, but we're doing a steady 6.5 knots most of the time. We've got 23 knots behind us at the moment. Sometimes that goes up to 27, but it is a bit rolly. Looks a bit less nice up there, and there's a hint of rain in the air at the moment. Just going past Hengistbury Head now, and it's getting rollier. Sea's building up a little bit. We've got about an hour, maybe less, to go through the North Channel, and it's blowing 27, 28 knots, and we're doing 6.7 to 7.2, but quite rolly. But we'll survive, I'm sure. But that magnificent Bill just made me a cup of tea, which is pretty impressive, I think, considering what we're going through at the moment.
These lobster pots,
yeah,
are hard to spot now.
There they are, aren't they? We're getting on quite well. As you can see, we're halfway across Christchurch Bay. The logger, the plotter, is set to take us to X marks the spot, which is just to the side of the green North Channel buoy, and then when we get there we'll have to turn to starboard and go through this deep bit just here, all the way down there to Hurst Castle, and then we'll be into the Solent. We've gone through a particularly lumpy bit of water, as there's a shelf here, and it heaps up on the shelf, so that was a bit rough, but it's nowhere near as rough now. We're in the North Channel now, and the tide has turned against us, so the sea is getting rougher as wind over tide comes into play. I think it will be even rougher when we get to the race at Hurst Narrows. It's pretty lumpy there on a calm day. Oh, Bill's working hard here. We're in the racy thing at Hurst, and it's quite turbulent to say the least. The Solent doesn't seem very welcoming today. We're still punching through the tidal race off Hurst. Wind against tide this is, quite a lot of wind and quite a lot of tide. Well, I thought it might be a bit calmer in the Solent, but it's just as windy, and we got the tide against us, so it's a bit rolly. But we're consistently exceeding 7 knots. Sometimes surfing down a wave, just now I hit 9. So it's a joyous thing really, but it's hard work. Ham and pickle sandwiches. Managed to make some sandwiches. Bill's working hard and chewing at the same time. That's clever, isn't it? This is Zephyr IV the following day. The only sign of yesterday's adventure is a pile of mud from Poole stuck to the anchor.